I'm currently standing in what will be my home. Yes, that is right. Finally, I know where I'm going to be moving next, which is so exciting and feels so good to know what the next step will be. After months of living at my parents' place in my little sister's old bedroom, I finally have a place where I'm going to move, hopefully in the next months or weeks or so, or probably months. Super excited. For this video, I have partnered with Storyblocks, who is a subscription-based stock asset platform. And this is perfect because for this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about nostalgic London. That was my hometown or home city, and since I'm not there anymore, I can't physically shoot there, but Storyblocks has millions of stock assets in video footage, in animations, illustrations, After Effects templates, and when you subscribe to their plans, you get unlimited download, which is super good when you're a visual storyteller and a content creator. Go and click the link in the description below to check them out. So this is my grandmother's old flat. She moved out in the spring to an elderly home, and she's lived here since I think 1968 with her then husband, but then he passed away, and then she lived here by herself for many years, and now it's just empty. So, and I need a new home because I moved to Finland. So everything has been emptied out, the whole flat, and the kitchen looks like this at the moment. So it's all getting redone. Oh, it's so super echoey. All the walls, because they have this wallpaper that is pretty old, so we're just gonna paint the whole place, and this is going to be the bedroom, and there are some other rooms, and there's like a big living room here. It's a little dark. Today is a really dark day, but so super exciting. I've always considered the home where you live really important, and especially now because I work from home, so I do spend a lot of time being at home and have sort of my workspace there, and also your free time, and just everything happens at home. And my original thought was to move here somewhere close by in the area that I'm used to, living here in Helsinki, but this is now almost like 45 minutes with public transportations from here, but there's much more nature in this area that I'm going to be moving into. But yeah, it's a little further away from the city center, so this sounds like such a brat thing to say, but the fact is just that I've always lived pretty close to the center and really in the same area of Helsinki, so I'm just very used to being able to always just walk into the center if I need something. So I'm a little nervous to see how it's gonna feel living a little bit further away. Obviously, when I've lived abroad, that hasn't been a problem, and I have definitely not lived close to the center at all, and it's probably gonna be fine, but it's still one of those things that, yeah, I'm just a little nervous, and we'll see how it's gonna feel to live in a completely new area. It's also strange because when I've lived abroad, I've also moved around and lived in different places, and everything has been new. So this is sort of the first time that I'm going to be living in a new area of my own hometown. So that's exciting. I think with London, what I'm gonna miss, or what I do sometimes miss, is the fast pace and the feeling of energy, and that people are working hard, and you kind of get drawn into that energy, and it's easier to go for it and feel like you're in the center of Europe and there's lots of different people around. So also now when I've been building up my business, I feel like there's been a lot of inspiration and just this kind of pulse in the city, if you get what I mean. On the flip side, I think being very anonymous and spending so many days by myself at home a lot, or being out filming, in a way it's been really like saved me in a sense to have this YouTube channel and Instagram and being able to connect with people online. But the fact is that I also was really struggling with feeling quite isolated and lonely, and even though I tried to make new friends in London, it takes a long time, and when you're an adult then you're working by yourself, so you don't naturally get to meet people, even though I went to some events and stuff. But then if you don't see those people that often, it's really difficult to form strong bonds. And I'm also the kind of person that I always had a few really close friends, and I don't really have the need to have like a huge social circle and be surrounded by people all the time. For me, it's more important to have like a few very close relationships and people that know me, and to be able to have deep conversations about life, and also to be able to speak about things that you want advice with, or hear how they're doing, and talk about the stuff that really matters. And that is something now that I really, really appreciate, even though at the same time I found a new struggle, which is because this thing that I do, being a content creator and making videos and taking photos, and plus also managing all the admin and doing all my negotiating my collaborations and just trying to make a living with this, it takes so much time. So trying to find time for then both juggling like family and friends, and then work, and finding a new place to live, and the whole move process, and just in general going through like a really tumultuous time in life. Just finding time for everything, and also having time to just slow down and not do anything, that's been a little bit difficult or challenging. So I feel like I need to sort of learn new ways and new habits, and see when I need to take a break, and when even though I'd love to see my friends maybe, or you feel like these temptations to do all kinds of things and go with family, and sort of there's just like more distractions essentially. So trying to manage that is a bit of a new thing, but I think that will also just come with time, and I'll learn to get a rhythm and just adapt to my new life here, basically. I'm really looking forward to moving into my own new home, and the whole place is going to get repainted, just white, and the floors are also going to get redone because they're really kind of old, and this kind of plasticky, I don't know what you call this kind of plastic carpet. Also in the kitchen there's this like red, very retro carpet, and my grandmother also had a red fridge in that room, which is, it's kind of cool, but yeah, it's just like takes up so much space. So that's all gonna get redone, and right now I am dreaming away on Pinterest, looking at all kinds of inspiration for how the kitchen is going to look, and the bedroom, and what kind of colors, and already picked out a new couch that is gonna come in a few months. So really excited to see how that's gonna go, and then also probably try to set up a little workroom or office, which is, I'm always a little bit nervous about that aspect of, because I work from home, so having a home that feels really like you can separate work time and then free time, that's always a bit of a challenge, I feel. So I hope I can make it so that I have like a little work corner or somewhere, so then I can sit there and work, and then I can also just relax in the rest of the apartment, because there are a few rooms in there. But all this I'm gonna share with you, and I'm going to also hopefully be able to show a huge transformation of this flat and how it turns out. And just wanted to share this with you because I'm really excited about it. So it's kind of a work in progress, so I'll hope you want to see more of it, and that you'll come and check out when the flat is actually done, and I'll invite you over when it's all been done. But that is what is going on right now. I'm also working on my creative photography course, which I'm super excited about, and really working hard and trying to at the same time manage everything else that I've got going on. So yeah, it feels like there's a lot of stuff at the moment, but a lot of good stuff, and I feel really, really happy that there is a lot of stuff and kind of commitments. I think that makes me more effective and more motivated to work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and this little chat with me. And if you'd like to see more of my stuff and my photos, and also if you'd like to join in, I have a photo challenge at the moment called #30photos in September, where the idea is just to post one photo a day and not be so self-critical. You still have time to join in on that. And don't worry if you can't post every day, that's totally fine. Just make it work for you. The goal there really is to just share more and not be so overcritical and overthinking, which I for sure often tend to be. So come and check me out on Instagram at Kutuvakika. There's more information over there. And I hope you have a nice evening, morning, afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Well, I guess thank you for watching. Bye.
There's a bee in my bonnet, hello, hello. A bee in my bonnet, hello. There's a bee in my bonnet, hello, hello. A bee in my bonnet, hello.